Hey guys, it's Stacy and I'm coming back to you today with a recipe for tropical bread. I had a recipe for a banana pineapple bread and I decided to incorporate some sugared blueberries and strawberries that I had left over because I do love using up my leftover ingredients. So I started off in a mixing bowl with a half cup of melted coconut oil, and I just got a very cheap coconut oil. I think the health benefits are great, and I also think it helps to make a nice tender crumb for your bread. I added in a third cup of sour cream, 2 large eggs, 2 mashed bananas, a tablespoon of vanilla, 1 1/4 cups of granulated sugar, and 1/4 cup of dark brown sugar. The recipe called for light brown sugar, but I really like the flavor of the dark brown better, and I think it's going to make a lot of difference in this bread. I mixed all of those ingredients together, and then I took a cup of sugared strawberries and a cup of sugared blueberries that I had mixed up, and I added in 1 can of crushed pineapple with the juice. This was the normal, regular 17-ounce can or whatever it is. I pureed it with my little handy hand blender that I have, and then I took 1 cup of that mixture and I drained off some of the liquid. There wasn't a whole lot because it was all kind of a liquid form by then. And I added 1 cup of that mixture into the liquid ingredients and I stirred it. Then I added in my dry ingredients, which are a ½ teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of baking soda, and a teaspoon of baking powder, and finally 2 cups of flour. You just mix your flour in lightly. You don't want to overmix or you develop the gluten further than you need to, and then you wind up with a tougher, denser loaf of bread. Once I got my ingredients mixed together, I greased up 2 medium-sized loaf pans, and I'm going to go ahead and take my bowl of batter here, and I'm going to pour it into my loaf pans, and I'm going to place them in a 350-degree oven for about 40 minutes. I'll be back in just a little bit with the finished product, guys. Okay, here we have it, guys. Fresh and warm out of the oven. I'm going to bring it in close. Can you smell it? Oh, does it smell good? I can't wait to dig into this later. Be sure you let your bread cool for a good ½ an hour before you try to remove it from the pan. Even if you have greased that pan the best you can, it is going to stick to the bottom until it has completely cooled. Go check out my Facebook Sugar and Spice page. You'll see my picture there, I'm sure. And I'm going to have some pictures of the finished product and a picture of the slice so that you can tell what it looks like when it's been cut into as well. So go to Sugar and Spice on Facebook and you'll see there the recipe and pictures of the finished product. Thank you guys so much for coming and joining me today, and I'll see you soon. Have a wonderful rest of the week.